Hello, so this is Harvey from Echo, and this is the fifth video on various basses, and this is the fifth bass in context. Nice, and this is it just with the bass. So it's a pretty, almost like dubstepy bass, and the main kind of modulation of the sound is actually down to macros, as usual, and it's the synthesis that really shines through in this. So we're going to hop into a fresh project and show you how I've done it. Okay, so back in the project now, and I'll show you exactly how I went into about making this bass. So I used Operator for this one. So we're just going to turn the volume down a bit because it gets quite loud when you boost the level. Cool. Turn the tone all the way up. So for this first attempt, I wanted to create some form of distorted sound, but starting from the most basic. So basically anything else that I add processing-wise, synthesis-wise, will all be to do with I've added harmonics, because we start from the very basic sound it can be, which is a sine wave. So any distortion or saturation, anything else that makes the sound more high pitch, have more higher frequencies or mid frequencies, is to do with the distortion and processing. So it completely separates synthesis and processing, and it's just it's a mindset to have a go at trying within sound design, because it means this processing and synthesis side is completely separate. It's not all just one big jumbled mess in a sense. So I used a sine wave for this. Now for this sound in particular, as you could hear from the demo, it was quite plucky. Well, plucky was sort of quite had a good envelope on it. So I'm just going to make a little envelope. So we'll increase the attack about. So make the attack about sort of 14 or so. We'll take the decay down a bit, not too much, maybe a bit more release. So as you can see, as soon as I let go of the key, it kind of, fades out. So if we just play this a bit higher and take all the sustain down. You can hear it's got like a plucky enveloped effect. But we're going to turn this all the way up, and instead we're just going to go ahead straight away, group it, and then make a macro for it, because a lot of the macros are inside the synthesizer, not in the processing. So we're going to add macro 1, and then just change this to something like a sustain, make it red. I'll show you exactly what I use the macros for after we've done the synthesis and processing. So the next operator will be a sine wave. So let's just boost the level a bit to kind of hear how much frequency modulation we want. Just add a bit more mid, and then we'll play with the chorus to find some good harmonic sets we want.